There it is. Game was being weird at first. On day 39, we are fast approaching a full reset. All right. We're gonna hire some temp agents. That's what we'll call them, temp agents. And they're gonna do great. They're gonna do great things. Good job. You can do a good job. All right. Oh, you nasty motherfucker, just making noises. We have a very indescript object here. Would you like to go test this out for me? You got it, buddy. Ooh. He's fine. You did a good job. 10 out of 10. You nasty motherfucker. Stop making noises. Ugh. Go make some more PE boxes. Yeah, he's fine. Your turn. $205 and 111 PE boxes for those. We'll try to get those as soon as possible. That should be all 3 works for 3 deaths for that lady today. Oh, he got the ego thing. Nice. I'm pretty sure I was training somebody up here. I need to finish this out. Ten more seconds on it. There we go. You're fucking dangerous ass Abno. Worst Abno in the game, right there. That one right there. That one, officer. Fucking gets me killed more often than anything else. I love this tool Abno though. This tool Abno is the greatest thing to ever fucking like exist. With this tool Abno, this tool Abno, and this tool Abno, you can generate infinite energy until everyone's dead. Because what it'll do is, you send in... Hold on. You send in a guy with a painting that transfers his damage to this person, right? So it'll go to whoever, and it'll just keep killing people throughout the facility, but you put one guy in here, and it'll transfer to that guy. And then it'll just keep not hitting him, but generating energy until this person explodes. And you'll basically fulfill quota instantly. Excellent speedrun strat. You nasty motherfucking nothing there, dude. He's like, killing me. God damn, that dude is getting fucking wrecked. He's fine though. Probably should buy more of those. I'm gonna burn through them here in a minute. There's two of them there. Tricky, tricky. Oh, it ran away. It died from the clicks, though. Imagine you being such a bad ordeal that you get gunned down by clerks. Happens to Red Dawn and Purple Noon. Link 2 to red. That's disgusting. And normal to pale. Ooh, that's awkward. You got it, though. I believe. He did, in fact, not have it. Let us get out of here. Some tool abnos. A month later, we came to this conclusion. There was no such beast in the forest. Smiling faces are unfamiliar yet sorrowful. The day a ripe apple fell off the tree in the garden where the princess and the king stood, a witch's heart shattered. Okay, so that's snow. That's not Snow Queen. That's the apple. Is that? That might be Corpse Mountain of Smiling Bodies. I'm pretty sure this is Big Bird, though. I like Big Bird. Let's take Big Bird. Oh, I was recalling the sound of your footsteps. While there were cliches, you sometimes made the results more exciting by acting in unexpected ways. Still, the endings were all the same, no matter how the process went. Do you want me to share some memories, though? Through a hologram? It is simply too good for me to watch alone. This here was you in a mess when there was no such thing as a cognition filter. I didn't know that the human's mental capacity could be so weak back then. You did all right the first couple of times, but then one day, well, at that time it was a little funny. I'm sorry, you made it so far, but you weren't able to escape from that absolutely useless sense of guilt and hung yourself. Well, you were stopped immediately though. Then at this time you were not fully prepared. This is when I started to realize that it didn't matter if you were mentally whole or not. What mattered is that you needed to find realization about something to stop this endless cycle. Oh, at this time here, all of a sudden you began apologizing to me. I didn't enjoy it. Are you starting to enjoy this? I would love to see more, but let's stop here for today. You might see something that you're not supposed to witness yet if we continued. As you find them in Codentian life, fierce fights break out every day here. You've seen this innumerable times, no? With enough time, abnormalities come back to life, no matter how many fragments they're broken into. It's one of the facts that drove Gebra mad. She took far too much time to understand that abnormalities have to be exploited, not ended. Or maybe she simply couldn't free herself from the indignation of her past. Well, that doesn't concern me. The only thing I know is that I will never ever see what she was before. Nevertheless, I cannot help but be astonished by the potential of ego each time I see her go on a rampage. Extracting ego is one of my multitudes of duties. It's only natural that I am drawn to its potential. In fact, there are many weapons that have enormous power in this world apart from ego. Artifacts from the outskirts and from the ruins, the singularities of the wings, or rudimentary inventions made in the back streets. If used correctly, they would be weapons that could fare against abnormality somehow. But giving those weapons to employees that had never even learned to fight outside of basic training is as useless as teaching a hatchling to hunt. The rabbits are specialized in killing. They can spot the enemy's weakness right away and focus their firepower, given that they have enough munitions. As opposed to our employees who cannot even wield weapons efficiently. That's seeing as that combat ability isn't a requirement to be hired here. But our employees don't even have to learn to use ego. The power of the ego grows in conjunction with the heart of the wielder. One knows how to use it the moment they wield it. Nevertheless, even though they wield that power, the majority of employees can't control it. Swayed by it, they hardly have a chance against the abnormalities. I haven't seen anyone that can draw out the true potential apart from the red mist. To wield ego is to dress oneself in the shell of the ego of another person. The wielder is merely imitating the borrowed ego, unable to completely make the power their own. Had I known that before being locked up here, I would have done anything to get my hands on them. If I could, the circumstances may have changed dramatically. Now I'm confined here, issuing orders to extract ego, forbidden from touching them myself. You must have been scared still, even though my hatred and bloodthirst are locked up inside this rusted metal cage. Don't you worry, I no longer have anything left. But you never know. The yearning for blood could wax once again, for it is simply sealed, not uprooted. Let's go visit Hakma. Hakma balls. Better chance of acquiring ego gifts or chance to recover ego from dead agent? Ego gifts probably more useful. The new hires, they have no idea. You fools. Those poor agents. Like lambs to the slaughter. They have no idea what's gonna happen. Where's my... I think I'm pretty sure I finished another super soldier. I'm able to do a course suppression? Today's not a... Oh, no. Tomorrow would be. Yep, tomorrow's a memory imprint day. Okay, you're getting removed. You're being put to work down in this department. We need to get you better armor. Pretty sure Mountain does black. But that's not Mountain I picked up. I picked up Big Bird. Yeah, I'm on the grind. I'm grinding hard. I don't remember if that is Big Bird, which I'm pretty sure it is. I think he does black. I also need to do something real quick here. We're gonna put chat on screen. A possible Project Moon anime coming out? That's kind of juicy. For some reason, it's using like a weird chat box. I guess we'll just take it off for now. We'll hide it. It's there. It is Big Bird. Let's go. Now we just need Punishing Bird. And then I can hate myself. Nothing there noises. Yeah, if they could monetize Limbus a lot better without, you know, killing us with money, it'd be real nice. I remember right, Big Bird's not scary at all. All right, so you want to see the hell of my own making here? We've got Meat Lantern. We've got Warm-Hearted Woodsman. Already Abnos that really suck super hard, right? Then we got Queen of Hatred. You know, everybody loves Queen of Hatred. We got Scarecrow searching for wisdom. You know, all these Abnos that just love to like randomly break out and like are all Ryun, you know, that one loves breaking out, right? And then we have fucking Little Red. I forgot. That's all I'll say is I forgot. Oh well, I hired 3 workers. I'm sending 3 workers. Yeah, except they're all located down here, and I have only done HOD suppression on this file. I could probably finish this one now, but I have like enough A-lifts. Oh, we have the best boy though. We have Radulta. Yeah, I'm excited for the collab for Limbus and Chainsaw Man. The Devil May Cry one's pretty cool too, but I love Chainsaw Man. You disgusting little fucker, shut the hell up. Yeah, I think my plan my big brain plan, right, is that I'm gonna play through all of Lobotomy Corp, finish this out, then gonna replay through Limbus or Library, right, and then we'll go through Limbus. Yeah, the content's not going anywhere, and it's not like I hadn't already spent enough money to get decent egos and everything. What? What? Since when? I worked with that one. And you got a bad work with that one. God damn it. Alright, hold on. Cancel that order. Uh-oh. 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 Everyone get out of the way. Let's quickly run these guys up here to deal with that. You guys over here to deal with that. Oh, they are so fucking dead. Alright. They're just so slow. You picked like the weakest guys. I didn't see Queen of Hatred breaking down. That's annoying. It's a good change for the IDs. It's you know, like it incentivizes people to actually like pay and play the game, which, you know, generate some revenue. But like for the people that don't want to pay, they can still get them. I don't think that's a terrible change. Yeah, I mean, they could have just been like, yeah, fuck you, here's a $200 fucking package, buy it. Huh? Why am I in trumpet 1? I'm so confused as to why I'm in trumpet 1. I don't know, maybe because I just killed too many clerks too quickly? Gotta recontain my magic bullet character. God damn it. Motherfucker. Okay, you're fine. Uh-oh. Things might get a little spicy. Oh, there's Meat Lantern. Fucking things just teleport all around. You go get that guy. You two get that guy. I'd like to know where my employees that go down here are. They've disappeared. There's one of them. You know, no, I got this. Hey, smart cookie. Probably gonna hurt you a little bit. Yeah, you're fine. Did you just showed up again? Where the fuck did you come from? Is that the only one? fucking hate those little bastards. Easy. Someone's persistent gaze can be felt from the keyhole inside the machine. I do not want a Schadenfreude. Blood covers the whole floor, screams echo, people are running away. I don't remember what that one is. Now you become the sky and I the land. I don't remember which one that was. We'll take that one. They say the world was a place where one couldn't find happiness with their own way of life anymore. That it was a world where everyone had to fool themselves into thinking that fitting into a structured mold was happiness. Nobody sought history or religion anymore. No one needs those pillars. Under the guise of new innovations that were needed in the world, companies emerged using technologies known as singularities. Production of a permanent food supply, the manufacturing of customized living creatures, transport of cargo at speeds that would seem like teleportation, artificial intelligence that was more real than people, the technology to preserve in the present by binding time. Et alia. Similar to the food chain, small companies began to disappear, or were eaten by the larger companies. At some point, they were called the wings of the world. Soon a head rose to control those wings. People started to derive their purpose for existence from belonging to the wings. However, the truth was, everyone was slowly melting like the wings of Icarus. They may appear to be encouraging the development of the world for the better, but their nature is no different from ours. There's always a price to pay. Any sane person would know that the deeds of the wings commit in the name of the betterment of society are in fact the most humiliating aspect of these corporations. They are a disgrace of the world and its people. Lobotomy corporations rival energy corporations aren't that different from us, I presume. Who knows? Maybe they really are twisting dimensions to garner energy from hell, as the rumors say. In every man, the two instincts, the primal essence of life and death, coexist. The wings only guided our instinct of life. However, if one instinct were to dominate too much, the other would begin to make its move, slowly and unbeknownst to us from the depths. Soon, a world where everyone wants to return to nothing will arrive. Into the stillness of silence before the birth of mankind. She who loved sunshine, who wanted to give hope to mankind but failed. When the hand that only wanted to embrace humanity with warmth was ruthlessly severed, you clutched the void and saw the crack between the boundaries that were never shown to others. Left alone, you decided to instill possibility and potential into all of mankind. Hope and despair are intertwined in that possibility, making it impossible for anyone to know the answer. If all repressed things can be extracted from the earth, you said to yourself. In those days, you looked absolutely terrible. Many coworkers, friends, were worried about you and tried to comfort you, but you didn't care. You wouldn't listen to anything. I guess you still needed them at some point. Seeing as you were the one who locked them away in here, barely holding on to the husks of their dead bodies. Seems you're holding up all right. Today wasn't the best day. Incidents happened one after another, and I'm a bit tuckered out from it. It's a good thing that everyone has such clear-cut assigned roles. It makes it easy for them to be faithful to their task with no unnecessary contemplation or distraction. Lady Angela does a very good job at keeping everyone in check in her play. Anytime someone tries to rid themselves of their assigned role, well, she becomes completely merciless. I myself have learned well that I have a predetermined role to play. Whether one likes it or not, they've been cast into it already. Given that, I've made up my mind to simply wait. Wait for what, you might ask? All things must come to an end. So I'll be waiting for her plan to finally come to a close. Lady Angela, I found something strange in the documents. This record shows that the containment unit's lock failure was what allowed the abnormality to escape. Yet to my knowledge, that door was fine for the entire day, nor was there any sign of malfunction. And the one with the authority over the locking mechanisms of the containment unit doors is you, Lady Angela. Angela, please tell me, why did you do it? You have to know how many employees under my department died that day. Such a bright one, Chesed. I knew you would find out. But this is a little quicker than I anticipated. What do you mean by that? Thanks to your excellent effort, your department's escape ratio has been very low these days. You're a capable Sephraya, I will give you that. I've never said this to anyone, and I don't need to either, but abnormalities create more energy through killing people. How could that be? You've written several reports and papers about importing machinery to replace the human workforce that must handle the dangerous tasks, no? If a soulless cheap machine were able to replace those employees, then yes, the casualty rate would drop sharply. However, that would also drastically reduce our rate of energy production. Lobotomy Corporation operates a massive business. Tasks include meeting the energy supply quota, production of electricity for the city, and business relations with our various stakeholders such as the other wings. We refine energy via the most efficient method available and make a profit. That is the only thing we need to take into account. That's just... How could you be so cruel? Chesed, any employee who works here is extremely lucky to be hired into one of the wings. Many people fight for a job here every day. There will always be someone to take the place of the dead. What right do you have to take away their fortune? I understand that you're a smart one, Chesed. However, why won't you use that intelligence for something more meaningful? Seems you've taken quite a shock to this, but I warned you before. Nothing will change from how it is now. Did you think I was joking around or denying you? How about you try drinking a warm cup of coffee instead of wasting your time like this? You should savor your relatively high position. Better than what the employees go through. Do not forget that we have one singular objective. Oh, and Chesed? I am the best artificial intelligence that this place has. I never clumsily leave trails or evidence behind. So did you enjoy your little detective game? Do you know that we don't exactly exist like how we appear? I wonder how I look from your point of view. I bet it's something distasteful and incapable. Something I would have hated in the past. Welcome, May. I missed you dearly. I've been waiting for you ever since the first day I started working here. Do you remember this ocean? You said that this place is where everything from all rivers and streams will eventually settle. As such, at the lowest layers, everything sinks. What do you think of this heaven painted laboriously white with plaster? I knew you would come here soon. Please think of it as my welcoming gift to you. I figured what you longed to see may have been something else than what I have become now. Time is like a scythe. It relentlessly attempts to trim, divide, and cleave in twain the clasped together hands of those you love. Everyone that I have loved is now gone, leaving me, a tired old man, behind. Please do not blame yourself. Back then were the brightest moments of my life. The only thing I regret to this day is that I was too scared. I ran away without keeping my abiding promise to you till the very end. However, you eventually found me and helped me to fulfill my promise here. How can I ever be more thankful than I am right now? You're just too kind to me. Kind to the very end. Ah, yes, increased recovery bullet. That totally does something. It's definitely not bugged. Memory repo day. Can't do a core suppression, so we're just gonna take our time. Can't even give this man a fucking weapon because we're one box short. You gotta be shitting me. Well. I guess we'll give you, like, a white weapon so that you can fix a mistake, I suppose. Oh, it's Little Helper. Oh, there's a threefer. I don't want to do that. There will be no sacrifices. Not necessary. Oh, we got mimicry. Let's go. Oh, I sent the wrong employee to work with it. Probably. Wait a minute. When did you gain prudence? Oh, you fucking son of a bitch, Hakma. Hakma is giving me just enough stats that it puts me over the threshold. Well, ain't that annoying? fucking Christ. Big Bird's been on the fucking verge of busting out like 4 fucking times. He's gonna behave though and sit in his cage. Easy. The smiling faces are unfamiliar yet sorrowful. Don't remember which one that is. That might be Mountain. Let us meet again in the stars. I'm pretty sure that's Blue Star. Sadness says, "Begone, pass away," but greed seeks eternity, seeks deep, deep eternity. That's King of Greed. I like Blue Star! It's been quite a while since your first encounter with the abnormalities. I should suppose that you have become a bit more familiar with them. Let me ask you this question again. What do you think abnormalities are? Oh please, you still can't believe that abnormalities are just bizarre alien creatures that appeared all of a sudden. And that we need to isolate them, do you? Abnormalities are not evil monsters that you read about in old fairy tales. They are not some supernatural gods that descended upon us to judge our sins either. There is an old river that has been flowing at the very bottom of the world for many an age. It is the source of everything, but has been forgotten by mankind. Nobody knew of its existence, but somewhere in the world there are very small gaps or holes. It is through which the river gently finds itself a stream. For instance, strange beings would sometimes crawl out of such a gap, somewhere in the Black Forest located in the outskirts. Obviously, the amount was simply too insufficient for Lobotomy Corporation's energy needs. Our singularity is not that we produce energy from abnormalities. Rather, it is the ability to create abnormalities themselves. Their forms were incomplete because they came from a forgotten place. We were scared of them because they were incomplete. It's because of that terror that they have been sealed underground. However, abnormalities are part of the seed. That's what I meant by possibility. The seed is not something that can be made in just a day or be created on its own. We realized that if we wanted to fix a broken system, we couldn't just sit around in a sunny spot waiting for the clouds to depart. What should we do after planting the seeds, you ask? We can't control the entire process. We have to leave them to sprout on their own. Aren't we allowed that much hope at least? Are we managing to get closer to our goal? On the contrary to what people say, it appears that aging does not necessarily bring greater wisdom. Just look at this old man, going through what feels like an endless cycle of intermittent greed. The obsession over things have passed, pointless regret, now trapped in a routine of staring at the iron hands of time without reason. By the way, I've always wanted to ask you something. I noticed you wear a sad expression on your face each time one of your employees died. Just as I've become an old man, no human being is free from the cycle of life and death. Our research was to cure the disease, not to live forever. How about an example? Do you remember that one employee, the one who was nice and upfront with you? He passed away recently. When he received the letter that he was accepted into Lobotomy Corporation, he would have never expected to meet such a futile demise. If I wanted, I could have brought him back for you. But I did not. It is not in the order of this place that an empty spot shall always soon be filled. Did you finally discover the secret of this place? Lives are trivial here. The tenuous hold on life can be severed so easily, yet may come back as if nothing happened. We reached a point in which we don't even need to mourn their deaths. An employee who just died yesterday may come back from my simple call, yet another employee may never open their eyes again from a single wave of my hand. That is what death means here, eh? It is neither honorable nor noble, nor is it miserable or cruel, like we may think it to be. So please don't punish yourself too much. I do not wish to see you suffer from such a personal and insignificant thing, for the future will bring you much more pain to bear. I was right, it is Blue Star. I don't remember which work is good for Blue Star. I got spicy. Damn, I'm gonna miss it just by that much. Oh! Never mind, we're so fucking good. Get fucked. No. No. Save us now and forevermore, the truth shall set us free. Do you remember this melody? The professor used to play the song when the students were sleepy. Happy birthday. This place where there once was only silence, perhaps it was only you and I here. It has gotten a bit livelier thanks to the Sephiroth. Unlike me, they were weak and lacked rationality. They made so many mistakes that greatly annoyed me. I did not approve of you placing the Sephiroth here. However, you told me that your atonement and the awakening of the Sephiroth were the key to untying this knot I lie in. I didn't know what you were talking about. You also told me I wouldn't understand. You even blocked me from interfering with that relationship, saying that it must be left as solely your role. You were right as always. Even if I stay here repeating this endlessly, I suppose I still won't be worthy of understanding it till the end. To quote one of your favorite lines, a machine must behave as a machine. So I had to play the role of the observer, the only role you bothered to give me, enduring all the pain that the others forgot. I don't think I'll have to point that out again. The idea that I am sitting at the bottom, oblivious to what's happening up there, it is an idea you might think of as true. However, it is in truth you who is unknowing. Pain, agony, regret, and the shadows of the past that would never release their grip on you. They've spent quite a number of days with you, but it is nothing compared to our time together. In the end, they never got to know you to the fullest. Those who could not accept their fates seem to have directed their anger towards you. Such as that one man, he who gradually broke himself whenever he was ordered to redact information. The unnecessary leakage of emotion is unfavorable. There's something I need to show you, so that you can understand. There was once an employee named Anya. She lived with her parents and her little sister. She eagerly wanted to study, but her family's financial state wouldn't allow her. Still, she tried to join one of the wings. However, she just wasn't good enough for them. Poor Anya was always struggling to figure out what to do next. She even considered ending it all as the last resort. That was, until she received a letter from a wing. A letter that had a simple, yet magical line penned to it. You are qualified to join Lobotomy Corporation. Awestruck, Anya read through the letter over and over again. It didn't seem like anyone was pulling a prank on her, nor that it was a mistake on the mail courier's part. For a brief moment, Anya wondered if she even applied to work at Lobotomy Corporation at all. But she soon shook that thought off. That was not important in the slightest. I took the role of the courier. I was the one who delivered the letters to the people. I evaluate candidates to determine whether they may join here or not, and bring a miracle to those who are qualified. Anya was not selected because she had excellent skill. She had a common trait that every person we hired had, but wasn't aware of it. As you know, we become a feather, a part of the wing, one who has to be immensely better than ordinary people. How could Anya, who dropped out of high school, had no special talents, and lived in the back streets, manage to get into our company? Would her family finally be able to pursue happiness? All of this happened 10 years ago. During those 10 years, her sister fell ill and passed away, along with her parents. Where is Anya now, with her entire family gone? She's asleep down here. It is wholly under my jurisdiction to handle this, but I'll grant you access just this once. Call her up, please. Now Anya is at work, feeling like she's a brand new employee who just joined the company, completely oblivious to the fact that it has been 10 years since she actually joined us. You could perhaps choose to pay a small cost to augment her virtues, such as fortitude or prudence, if you wish. Now try to erase her, please. How do you feel? The Anya who was killed by a monster, the Anya whom you just erased, are one and the same. They are both evanescently lost their lives. It is such a futile action to wake them and erase them to slumber again and again. Both your attachment to the employees and the Sephiroth's care and devotion poured into them become meaningless here. Everything that moves is alive in this facility is on pause. They await the next morning with their eyes shut tight every night. Those of the layers above did not know that. They spent themselves emotionally for the deaths which they were presented. Bearing obscure resentment in their hearts, they put the blame all on those like you. Then they crumbled, just like that. I urge you not to worry about me. I will not dare to do such a thing. I have always wanted to be an important part of your life. The real question, do I do a core suppression and then attempt to do another core suppression? Or do I try to knock out the ego gear on Blue Star? That ego gear would be really good. Let's think about it. If I did a core suppression, the most useful one would be Malka at the moment. Just because that would give me the initial days of being able to grind on my next reset. I mean, Assad's is really good too. But, Netsack is just like the best like actual reward, I'm pretty sure. That lets you heal in the hallways. I don't remember what the middle information team does. Reach Clypoth Meltdown 6 and meet energy quota. And I'm pretty sure this one just fucks with all your shit. Okay. Starting to figure it out. So instinct is fortitude, so I can't work with you the way I want to work with you. Let's go poke one sin and figure out what you do. Okay. Fortitude is temperance. Does that mean justice is just justice? Hit me with the mix-up at the... Yep, okay. Let's try to maximize our potential energy because we might get fucked over later. I find that funny that justice is just literally justice. Fortitude is temperance. Okay. Instinct is fortitude, so we'll be fine. Okay, you just hit me with the mix-up. Okay, so we got that tool app now. You and you. There should be one other one. Scorching Girl. Okay, we've been hit with well cheers. Hit him with the fortitude. Fortitude is insight. Okay, that's fine. Fortitude is insight. Insight. We need to figure out what insight is. Insight is fortitude, so they're swapped. Alright, I need you to work. They are not swapped. Okay, so attachment is just attachment. Pipeoff 3. Take out one more just to be certain. Okay. Fortitude. Is insight. Fortitude is insight. Okay. That means that. Insight. It's still fortitude. Okay, I don't think they swapped yet. No, they have not swapped yet. Just to be like super certain, I'm gonna shoot one more guy. I'm pretty sure like 3 employees left, but so it's probably gonna change again. I need to be ready for that. Buy some time. Work with Void Dream. Void Dream's okay. Especially since we know we're gonna do attachment work. Okay. Red Noon, gross. Okay. So I need you to go find out what Fortitude does. Popote is not dangerous. You go figure out what Instinct does. You're not gonna have any breakdowns over here, so go figure out what attachment is, and we can reference what judgment is from that. Okay, so that's still attachment. Okay, so attachment is fortitude. That was instinct, it's judgment. Fortitude is instinct. So fortitude's instinct. No, fortitude is attachment. Attachment is fortitude. Those two are swapped. Instinct and judgment are swapped. Okay. Fortitude and attachment are swapped. And that needs to be fortitude. That needs to be anything but attachment. So that they're swapped. So they are. They're swapped. There we are. They're swapped. I mean, somebody can go use the shelter so we don't. You're gonna break out anyway, so doesn't matter what I do with you. Oh yeah, that's right. Once you've sent somebody, you can't cancel it. Can't work with you on this run around. Yeah, I just need to make it to the end. Let's double check that nothing has changed. That should be attachment work. That is justice. It did change. Okay. Okay, so now we can go do justice. That'll be fine. Insight is insight. Okay. An attachment is attachment, meaning in fortitude and justice are swapped. Oop. That should be in. Yep. Easy. Alright. I will be right back. I have got to piss. I'm back. Every time I take a step, my knees snap, crackle, and pop. I'm getting old, as the kids would say. Switch back over to our live scene. Let me grab a Dr. Pepper from the stash. Open that bad boy up. Wow, my filters are set up so fucking hard that even right next to them, I could barely picked it up. Oops. There we go. Let us proceed to the next day. Is your future totally grim? Have you hit absolute rock bottom? Not a single way out in sight? But nothing could compare to the music makes when it eats a human. A teardrop fell from the child's dewy eyes as stars showered the sky. The world falls into a slumber trapped in an ecstatic lullaby. Hello, Acer. I'm really glad to join this team. I forgot to introduce myself. My name is... I'll try my best to be helpful to the team. Oh, I was writing a report. Where'd it get off to? Nothing could be achieved through passion alone. It was obvious what mistakes impatience could cause, so we needed to take our time. The situation wasn't bright enough for me to remember everyone's name or personally respond to meaningless gestures. It was only after a very long time that I realized giving praise once in a while may have been a good idea. You're so silly. I think you confuse us for humans from time to time. I feel like I had a real dream for the first time in a while. The other Sephiroth told me that I damaged the facility a lot. Have you ever felt it, manager? That feeling of sailing through the ocean without a map or any kind of guidance? The feeling of groping blindly through a vast darkness. Feels like I'm an island on a vast ocean. I work in the control team. Nobody knows how much pressure it is to be in the position to command everyone else until they truly tried it themselves. I'm sure you know how it feels, manager. Everything starts tumbling down on top of you when you start thinking you might not be able to handle it. Have you ever looked into the eyes of a dying employee? Don't look away from them, saying that there's nothing you can do for them. Don't just be sorry for the dying sacrifices. Don't blame yourself, thinking that you could have done better. Only after you can confront those moments as they are, will you be able to see the other things. I saw you overcome unavoidable trials, those of which probably originated from me. To be honest, I wasn't even sure you would make it. Am I being too forward? We can't change the past, I know. I don't expect you to be a shining beacon or a lighthouse in the vast ocean, or that this place will suddenly become all peaceful and warm. But maybe we can just try and wait, right? We'll take in all those horrible moments. Though I want you to be the one to bear the suffering, manager. Like we are now. The will to stand up straight. Your scenario is reaching its end soon. Just do as you've done before. Although the energy you've collected will not be supplied to the outside, that doesn't mean that your work was for nothing, or that this place no longer serves a purpose. My goal? Are you finally asking me that now, after all this time? Of course, it's the same as yours. The conclusion of the script we have. If not, I wouldn't have a reason to go through all this trouble just to help you. I finished casting the roles for the upper and middle layer Sephiroth. It's likely that this will not be the last time I do so. I may have to tell them again what I've already instructed countless times. However, you two will be different. You clearly understand why this facility exists and what your missions are. I expect that you will not exhaust me as the ones above do. Just keep this in mind. I will not come down here to the lower layer unless the circumstances require me to do so. That does not mean I will simply watch and do nothing, but I will not interfere for the most part. I hope we never have to face each other from now on. It would only lead to both of us suffering. Angela was the best artificial intelligence I had ever known. And you were the best architect that it was grace to meet. Back then, you simply could not let Carmen go. You were so desperate to keep Carmen on your side that you locked her in a cryostasis pod in an attempt to preserve her body at the very least. But during all this, you were perfectly aware that Carmen's body had become nothing but a shell. Our faces were full of grief, yet we still ransacked her body and dismembered her core. In fact, I was rather relieved when you began to create Angela. You were wholeheartedly immersed in something, just like you used to be. That day when she opened her eyes for the first time, I remember you were just staring through the laboratory's glass, not setting a single foot inside. You might have thought that you noticed me right away. However, I witnessed you standing there for a long time before you realized I was there. What inner conflict made you hesitate so? What did you think after seeing that piece of humanoid machinery, who did not display the warm smiles and gentle laughter Carmen had so naturally? I told you in so many words that no matter how many AIs such as Angela you create, none of them will ever be Carmen. Now poor Angela is merely assigned to direct us from a distance as we go through the motions of the play. If there is one thing I may have mistaken myself over, it is that I had thought you'd overcame everything. The truth is that you never have. Higher lob payout for each workday completed. All employees have higher move speed. And no more suppressions in that area. All right. Healing doesn't work from what I remember correctly. Healing just not work? Is it really slow? The healing just doesn't work. I cannot. Noted. So I think the trick is going to be to work as many super dangerous things as we can, and then scram. Let's grab these two employees, put them over here. Can't really work that. I'm just knocking shit over on my desk. Okay, you've been worked with, you've been worked with, you've been worked with shot 3 things, you've been worked with, fuck that stupid thing, you've been worked with, you've been worked with, you've been worked with. You've been good. Yep. You guys up here that. You guys up here on that. You guys here on that one. You guys over here on that one. You guys get that one. Oops, I just brought those 2 guys that I want. Okay, we'll send you there. How we looking? Did you take any damage? You took a singular point. You should be okay though. You'll be okay. You'll be okay. You'll be okay. Griffin's looking freaking phenomenal. Mm, 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 mm. Not Lewis. No. I didn't click retry day. No. What the fuck? I literally clicked escape and didn't click anything else. I fucking hate you. That makes me so mad. Like, what the fuck is this shit? Look at this. That's fucking stupid. That makes me so mad. What the fuck is this shit? What the fuck is this shit? You can't be fucking breaking down and have -6? Fuck off. Fucking who's got the best black resistance? You've got 5. You've got 6. You had 4. You got 5. That's fucking dumb. I've now hit 2 bugs in a row. The game is dying. Mm. You do white damage. About the same all the way around. Oh, I believe. Well, all I can do is sit here and watch it fail, so. Oh, clutched up. Oh, and they got the censored ego gift. Nice. Oh, he clutched up over there too. You motherfuckers are juicers, dude. You know what? They get to live. These guys right here that are my problem. You're fucking with my shit here. Okay, you can work with you again. One of you go work with Popede. One of you go work here. I can't believe I fucking got a bug that reset my day. I've never seen that. Played this game for 100 hours and it was like, nah, not today, son. Am I able to work with the nest? No, nobody's got full health. Suppose we just fucking coast the day. I mean, you're just gonna keep fucking nailing the work. Sure. Let's start spreading out for... Fucking hate Red Dawn. Move all those guys back. Move all those guys back. These guys I need to move manually back into their room. I want the other ones to move. You guys go back to there. Okay. Let me thin the horde in areas that are gonna die. Quick. And I don't want Big Bird breaching. Thin some numbers out. All right. All right, we're on 4. We just need to get through 5, and then we'll be fine. I think we're gonna hit energy quota, so there's no worries there. Take care of you. Gotta let you go. That's fine. We're gonna take care of that. Scorching girl. You take care of that. Many hands in the bath. Okay, I don't need to work with censored, so you can take care of that. You go there. You go there. He's gonna break out, but that's fine. Nothing there. All around helper. Fucking stupid ass robot. Can't do anything with that. Okay, you go there. Damn it, will you stop trying to fucking walk over each other? Here we go. Yet another core suppression done. Carmen were here. She'd laugh so hard at seeing the two of us talking like this. I mean, we've never really talked to each other. After all, I was here because I trusted Carmen, not you. I hope this will bring Carmen back to life. We couldn't save her. It was the result I had been expecting since the very start. I couldn't answer his last words because I didn't want to desolate the only hope he had left. That was my selfishness, believing that he would at least be happy in a fleeting dream he could not wake from, lying in restless sleep. So I totally failed on the Inkfallen experiment of mine, seeing that I'm facing you right now. I'll have to check out another way next time. Don't worry. I'm just kidding. Don't people word of this to Miss Angela or the other Sephiroth. They'd have a field day. I heard treatment is needed for a while because my parts were full of Inkfallen. It'll probably be tough. A bit painful too. To be honest, I didn't want to wake up ever again. It's been a while since I've had such a long sleep. But somewhere deep in my flickering consciousness, someone called out to me. That familiar, yet unfamiliar voice said this. No, you cannot. Here you must ask my permission for anything, even for death. Then you saved me. Opened my eyes once again here, where we stand sadly. This place will never be safe. It is impossible, even if everyone tries. Well, there's something to get out. Well, there is something to get out all of this. It's to try and live. Even though life is full of pain, if I have to find and hold on to even the tiniest speck of possibility, if that's what you and the voice wished for, I can't help but give this a shot at living up to your hopes, now can I? From the get-go, I had no respect for you. You know that. But for the first time, I think maybe that it was me who called you. You came to ruin me, but also to save me. I think we're both in a similar situation. We were both caught up in the karma of the past. I'm not the one who changed. It's you, manager. You're the one who's finally starting to see clearly. The fearlessness to keep on living. Are you hoping to turn back time for the things you've longed for? After all this? Even if you turn back the clock? Do you really think your regrets can be so easily washed away as if nothing happened? The time is upon you. It's time to complete the final piece of the puzzle you've been missing. May you have the best of luck on the last leg of your journey. Saying something like, I hope you finally be happy, or some of the leftover pain that can be relieved now, have long become empty words. There are several more things I would like to say, but let me sum them up in one sentence. I wish you success this time. I enjoyed being with you, not only for these 45 days, but also the moments you don't remember. Well, there's just one last Sephiriah you need to meet. He holds in his hand a warmth that looks so comforting that he can shatter people's hearts like they are nothing. The regenerator will heal all employees anywhere in the department. Those in the hallways will be healed for 50% efficiency. One last core suppression. Alright, well, unfortunately, that's where I'm going to have to call it. So, I will catch everybody next stream. Hopefully, it's going to be pretty soon. I've got to catch up editing and get ahead for Thanksgiving. So, I will see everybody on the next one. Later.